Hi everyone, Officer Potak.
Hi, it's Officer Best.
And we are here at our Catasauqua Police Department in our squad room reading to you. Today we're going to read Splat the Cat, the Duck with No Quack. And we've read Splat the Cat before. There's a couple different books on Splat the Cat. Splat's bike went clickety-clack as he rode along a bumpy track to cat school. Suddenly, the wheel of the bike got stuck in a crack. Did you notice what they're wearing on their heads?
Helmets.
That's right. Because if you get stuck in a crack, you want to make sure you have your helmet on. With a whack and a smack, Splat stumbled onto the track. Splat found himself nose to beak with a funny duck. The funny duck had a little book. The duck gave Splat a funny look. "How odd," said Splat. This duck was strangely quiet. "A duck lacking in quacking," Splat said. "That's not right." "Don't worry, duck," said Splat. "You must be lost. I'll take you back to the pond. I will help you get your quack back." Splat picked up the duck with the little book and put both in his backpack. "Take care in there," said Splat, "and don't sit on my fish stick snack." Splat put his backpack back on, got in his bike, and set off again along the bumpy track towards the pond. Splat's bike went clickety-clack, clack, clack, clack. Splat stopped by the pond and opened his backpack. Duck popped out, looked about, then popped back in again. "Maybe Duck isn't lost," said Splat. "Miss Wimpy Dimple will know what to do." And Splat wobbled his way back to the track to cat school. Oh, look at his bike tire.
Oh no.
I'm not sure that's going to go anywhere. When Splat got to school, he parked his bike in the bike rack shack and dropped his backpack on the bumpy track. Duck looked out from a crack in Splat's backpack. Duck saw Spike's silly grin and had a panic attack. Duck jumped out of Splat's backpack. "Duck, duck!" yelled Splat. Where?" yelled Plank, looking blank. "Too late! Splurf!" What is a splurf?
And guess when a duck hits you in the face.
The duck with the little book sat on Plank's head. "No quack," said Splat. "No quack?" asked Spike. "No quack?" asked Plank. "No quack," said Splat. "A duck lacking in quacking," said Spike to Plank. "That's not right." "Maybe Duck is hungry," said Spike. He took the fish stick snack from Splat's backpack and gave it to Duck. Uh-oh, Splat's not going to be happy with that one. But Duck didn't bite, so Spike ate the fish stick snack himself. I don't think that was a good idea. "Maybe Duck is sad and needs to be cheered up," said Plank. Plank made a funny face. Duck didn't laugh. Duck didn't even grin. Plank's funny face stayed stuck. Remember that saying, if you made a funny face and someone hit you in the back of the head, it's stuck like that?
Oh yeah.
That's been going around for years. I know, said Kitten. "Duck needs a bow with a little pink dress to match. That'll bring Duck's quack back." But the bow and the dress were not a success. Duck's beak stayed firmly closed. "Miss Wimple Dimple will know what to do," said Splat. I hope that's a girl duck.
I'm telling you know what? That's actually a pretty cute dress. I think my granddaughter would look good in that. Better than the duck.
Miss Wimpy Dimple looked at the duck. A duck locking and quacking, she asked. How very odd. The odd part is the duck in the dress.
Yes.
But the answer must be simple, said Miss Wimpy Dimple. I will explain this duck with the little book, said Miss Wimpy Dimple. She played some music to test the duck's ears. Duck danced a merry duck dance. Duck's hearing is all right. Maybe the problem is Duck's eyesight, said Miss Wimpy Dimple. Miss Wimpy Dimple pointed to a chart. Duck looked blank. She looked closely at Duck. I see, said Duck. But I don't think Duck does. Miss Wimpy Dimple put her glasses on Duck's beak. Duck blinked. Duck opened the book and started to read out loud. As he read, Duck began to quack. Quack, 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 followed by a quack, quack, quack. Hooray for Duck, cheered the helpful cats. Quack, 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 quack. Duck's quack is back. And that was that. And that's Splat the cat, the duck with no quack. Who knew because he couldn't see he wasn't quacking?
Right.
So sometimes if one thing is off, maybe it's because something else is wrong. So that's why sometimes you need to investigate situations to figure out what the real problem is.
Exactly.
It's a lot of our job.
Right.
We get there and we're told one thing, and by the time we get to the scene, it's something totally different. So we have a lot of investigating to figure out what's going on at that scene.
Right, because here's one side of the story, here's another side of the story, and right in here,
Is the truth?
in this cauldron of chaos, is the truth.
And that's what we have to figure out. Not always easy.
Not always easy. Well, that was a good book, Officer Potak. I enjoyed that.
It was. So we want to remind you guys to get out there and chalk your walk. With all the nice weather coming, there is lots of sidewalks that need to be done. I know we had some rain, so everything's a new clean slate. And when you're out chalking your walk and getting your exercise, find Flat Pat. And when you find Flat Pat, let us know that you found him. Leave a message, draw a picture, draw your own version of Flat Pat. And something new I've been trying to do is if I see your artwork out, your chalk, I stop by and I will do a heart and write Potak in it. So anytime that I see your artwork, if I stop, you will see my heart. So that way you know I have found it.
Right. Somebody actually found a Flat Pat and drew a heart inside the Flat Pat. Who would have thought that Flat Pat had a heart?
So we want to thank you for being with us today during our Splat the Cat book reading. And as always,
stay well, stay safe, and after you're done chalking your walk and looking for Flat Pat, come back inside, and before you do anything,
wash your hands.
Bye.